it's Bri, and this is the 7th video where together we try and figure out So the biggest thing that's happened, which if you're watching this, you probably already know about, is that I was announced as the recipient of the inaugural Kat Muscat Fellowship. I woke up to the email saying that I was the successful applicant, and then, I mean, what followed was one of the happiest, bestest days of my life. But it occurred to me when I was about to sit down and make this video, how bummed I was when I had just applied, and I made that video about that because I just felt like everything was so up in the air, and I also wanted to say that like 2 days before I got the email about the Kat Muscat Fellowship, I was having a really crap day here in New York, feeling like an idiot, like why did I come over here and like what am I doing with my life? It all sort of came to a head when I got the email, because the letter offering me the fellowship also included a letter that the Muscat family had written to me as the successful applicant, and that was really emotional. Obviously, it means a lot to me, and it also is a good reminder and really hits home just how much responsibility comes with receiving this fellowship. It's an incredible opportunity that I'm obviously really happy about and grateful for, but it is a sort of reminder about how disappointed I am that this fellowship even needs to exist. It was difficult dealing a little bit with the press because I'm really proud of this accomplishment, and I'm really happy about it because it's such a huge opportunity for me to really like have a reason and an excuse to be able to dedicate the next 12 months to this like first really huge big manuscript writing project. But you can't be like totally over the moon stoked about like the subject matter or like the nature of why the fellowship was established. So that's a bit of a balance that has been tricky to find over the last few days. But in the meantime, since the announcement, I've been contacted by 3 different publishers, which now is like a whole new kettle of fish where I have no idea what I'm doing, because I'm like, well, do I need a literary agent? And then some people are like, yeah, they're really awesome, and some people are like, no, they're really crap, you don't need one. And then also like some of the publishers are like, oh, let's meet up and chat about it. And then some of them are like, get back to me when you have a manuscript. And I'm like, don't know what I'm doing, which is fine. It's a wonderful problem to have. I'm not complaining. It's also really early days. Like I don't have a manuscript for the project, but like 2 of the publishers have expressed an interest in maybe a publishing project with Hot Chicks with Big Brains, and that is definitely not early days. I've been running that for a very long time, and it would be very nice to get something published to do with Hot Chicks and Big Brains and get some money coming in for that. So anyway, I don't know, I will meet with them when I get back in Australia and let you know what happens. It's all very exciting, and it's basically just like wonderfully reaffirming again that it is not inherently, absolutely, obviously stupid of me to try and make a go of this profession. So So that was that. The other side of cool things that has been happening is that I'm still in New York City. Here's some cool stuff that I've been doing while I'm over here. Bam! Went to Fashion Week shows. The thing I learned from Fashion Week, amongst other things, is that it's just about as Zoolander as you might expect. I also interviewed a really super cool New York City based up-and-coming clothes designer, and the write-up for the interview went on Zanita.com. I also wrote a piece for the Literary City section of Writer's Block about New York City and my thoughts about it and how I love being here. In that piece I also suggest that there is an Eye of Sauron at the top of Brisbane's Stefan Sky Needle. I'm pretty proud of that analogy. If you're interested in that kind of thing, have a read. I continued working on as Zanita's assistant.
Wait, tell me where we've been and where we're about to go.
And it's been really awesome. We're like renting the office space here, and I like wake up in the morning and I like get a cup of coffee and walk to work and like meet this awesome team of people in this like funky new like glass walls, wooden floors office where we talk about like writing and content creation and art direction and like the future of media and fashion and women's issues and pop culture, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm dreaming. I managed to turn my internship into an ongoing paid contributor role for Zenita's website. They're paying me to do 2 articles per week from now and ongoing. So Zenita took my photo. She took this like really amazing portrait of me, and I have a contributor page on the website. Beyond my wildest dreams. It's pretty crazy for me to think 2 weeks ago to the last time I made this video to like all of like the hopes I had and what I thought, you know, in my wildest dreams might eventuate by the end of my time here in New York City. And I knew that the Kat Muscat Fellowship was going to be announced while I was over here, and all my dreams came true. So what's next? Not really sure. We have like 3 days left in New York City, and then we get back and hit the ground running in Brisbane. I am juggling emails from different publishers, which sounds like the most ridiculously exciting, fantastic, terrifying thing for me to be able to say. When I get back, I move in with my boyfriend. I'm really excited. Party planning for issue 1 launch party is coming along really coolly. We have like the live music locked in, we've got the catering ordered, we've got the artists that are going to be showing their work like basically locked in. Yeah, so I would like to live in New York City one day. I would like to finish the work that I've proposed for Kat Muscat Fellowship and get it published. I would like to nail Hot Chicks with Big Brains issue 1 launch party and then get one of the publishers to agree to like pay us money so we can pay people more in the future. And with how great everything's been going so far, I think maybe those things might happen. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is the last one from New York City, and then next one will be right before issue 1 launch party, and I'll be like, oh my god, but I think in most videos I'll be like, oh my god, because that's life. Okay, thanks for tuning in.